Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Be the Change, Change the World, where it's not just a nice idea, but it's an initiative and a lifestyle. So, welcome back. I hope y'all are having a great week. Um, as you can see here, I have Anubis sitting right beside me. I thought it was fitting to break them out because there's a lot of changes that are happening for many people, and Anubis is the god of death, which is transformation and remover of obstacles. So, obstacles have been eliminated, delays are over, change is here, and today we're going to dive into the changes that are occurring for Libra. Be anywhere in your chart or someone else's. It's a resonate, and if it doesn't resonate at all, it's not your reading. Please make yourself familiar with my legal disclaimer in the description box below. The description box has everything that you need to know down there. So we'll go ahead and get started here for Libra and cross watchers. Please know that not all readings will resonate, but if they do resonate, you will know that they resonate. Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael, what are the messages for Libra? Forgiveness. This is a message of forgiveness. So let me preface this message by saying that forgiveness is not an act that says that what the other person has done to wrong you is you condoning it. It's not meant for the other person. Forgiveness is meant to help your health and well-being, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Many people who need our forgiveness do not deserve our forgiveness. It takes an act of courage, strength, and will to forgive them anyway. Forgiveness doesn't mean keeping them in your life. Forgiveness doesn't mean continuing to have a relationship with them or even continuing to talk to them. You can completely separate yourself from someone permanently, but it's important to have forgiveness in your heart. Not because they deserve it, because you deserve it. You deserve peace. You deserve health. You deserve positive well-being. You deserve all of those things. And holding on to the wrongs that other people have committed against you is not healthy. So, that's my disclaimer about forgiveness. It's for you, not for them. It's for you to move forward in peace, with or without them. If a person continues to do horrible things to you, the best thing that you can do is walk away in peace and learn to forgive them from afar. Forgiveness does not obligate you to continue any kind of relationship or communication with them. Forgiveness just gives you peace within yourself. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, what are the messages that are most important for Libra this week? Please and thank you. Nope, that's the wrong deck. What are the most important messages for Libra and their cross watchers? Please and thank you. Libra and their cross watchers need to know. Most important messages, please. The Ace of Wands. There is a brand new, passionate, exciting beginning happening here for you, Libra. And the only thing that could poison that is holding on to unforgiveness. In order to get the most out of this thrilling and adventurous experience, you must forgive. I think this has something to do with love. Two of Cups. It's balanced. It's reciprocal. Supposed to be part of the reading. So that's what I heard. So I'm leaving it on the table. Most important messages for Libra. So you have an opportunity at some kind of a balanced, loving partnership. This could be business or personal. Usually it's personal. It's like a loving relationship that's full of passion, full of excitement, full of adventure. We got the Hermit in reverse and the Seven of Cups. Libra, I feel like you're lonely. And you're coming out of isolation. Or this could also be someone's inability to reflect within themselves. So take it how it resonates for you. But the Seven of Cups is confusion, illusion, so many options, but really the shiniest options are the ones that are no good for you. And one of those cups, though, is the right choice, but the person's not looking at that. They're looking at the distraction. This could be you, this could be someone else. This could be a past version of yourself. But somebody is longing to come out of isolation. Someone who is lonely and longing to connect. But maybe they don't know how. What other messages are the most important for Libra to hear? Oh my goodness. No. No, no, no. Most important messages for Libra. Please and thank you. Several cards here. We got the Seven of Cups with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. This is about deception. A truth that was difficult for you has come to light. 77, it's either a lesson or a blessing, and in this case, it's a lesson. A much needed lesson to teach you that some people in your life just aren't meant to be there. Especially if they're lying to you, gaslighting you, putting efforts in to isolate you, keep you manipulated and controlled and confused, to keep you distracted. Got the Page of Wands in the reverse, the Six of Swords in the upright. Someone is longing for love, knowing that there's no love in the situation that they're in. Page of Wands in reverse. That is unfavorable news to somebody. And then Six of Swords, moving away from it. Because this energy is lonely, it's isolating, it's tumultuous. There's no peace in this. A difficult truth has come to light. And you didn't like it. Why would you? And you're tired of feeling isolated, tired of feeling alone, and tired of feeling lied to and manipulated and distracted. Page of Wands in the reverse could mean that someone found out that a child isn't theirs, because pages can be about children, but it doesn't have to be. But someone's moving away from this. They don't want to be isolated anymore. They don't want to continue to be lied to and gaslighted by another person. Could be using children to gaslight you or someone else. And that's not fair. I can understand why someone would have a hard time forgiving. Because this right here is a harsh lesson that you deserve better. You do deserve better. And what's right and fair, because Libra is all about justice and balance, is reciprocal love, an equal give and take, with excitement, with passion, with adventure. Someone here, this could be you, is dying for a new adventure in love, a brand new start in passionate love. This is someone who's been starved of it for far too long and kept isolated under an illusion, living in confusion, accepting the lies that they were spoon-fed because they trusted someone else that much. But this is about no longer being able to accept that anymore. The veil has been lifted. The lies have been exposed. Excuse me, my stomach gargled. It was a difficult truth to swallow. It was definitely unpleasant. So much so that you just needed to move away from it. What else does Libra and their cross watchers need to know? What are the most important messages? Please and thank you. Oh my. All right. This is the lesson that Libra or their cross watcher is moving away from. A Queen of Coins in the reverse and a Ten of Cups in the reverse. This could be a wife. This could be a mother. This could be mother of your children. Maybe these children are being used as pawns. Maybe one or more of them are not yours. But this is an unhappy home and family situation. Queen of Coins in reverse is someone who is not nurturing, who always has their hand out, always wanting more and more and more. Someone who is greedy and selfish. This is not a happy home. This is not a nurturing family environment. And then the Page of Cups came out with it. This is a brand new, fulfilling emotional experience that you're craving here, or someone is. Because this person's really gone through the ringer here, leaving behind all of this misery and pain and unhappiness. I don't think anybody in this situation's happy. Not even the children. I mean, it's hard whenever toxic relationships end, because so much conditioning has happened for all involved. Someone's tired of being gaslit and lied to. Someone's tired of being used. Got the Knight of Swords in reverse. This Queen of Coins in the reverse. They're angry. They're not honest. They cause delays. For other people, so they can continue. Oh, look at that, the Devil at the bottom of the deck here. So someone who is very toxic, someone who is very greedy. Now look, underneath that is the Ten of Wands in reverse. This is someone that you've released. At the top of the deck is the Lovers. Libra or cross watcher. Could be anywhere in your chart. Maybe you have Gemini in your chart, because the Lovers is here. But what I'm getting here is you're ready for a brand new fulfilling emotional experience, where two people have made the decision to share some balanced love with each other. This is real love. And you're tired of feeling isolated and alone with someone else who has been greedy and selfish, unsupportive, unappreciative, someone who always had their hand out. someone who just turned out to be a snake. Release them with love and go on your way. Create boundaries with this person. You may need to cut off communication with this person because all this person does is lie and use deception to get what they want. Got the King of Wands here. This is a masculine energy who knows what they want. And they're going after what they want. What they want is love. A loving relationship that's full of passion and fulfilling emotional experiences, like I said. King of Wands is confident. This might be true for some, but not all, but perhaps this masculine energy has a fire sign in their moon sign, because I'm getting very deep emotions and very deep feelings that they're craving excitement, they're craving passion, they're craving love, because they're being, or they have been starved of all of those things in this situation with this greedy person. Please clarify the King of Wands for Libra and their cross watchers, please, and thank you. This is about taking the initiative to go after what you want. Forgive this toxic person. Yeah. This wasn't supposed to be upside down. The Ace of Wands is at the top of the deck. So that's the second time it showed itself. This masculine energy is tired of sticking up for themselves. They're tired of fighting. They're done. The Death card here. This is the ultimate standing up for self. Completely ending this situation where they felt so lonely and so isolated, so confused, so double-minded about. They were just feeling the projections of this wife, baby mama, long-term committed relationship with this greedy snake. They're tired. You're tired of fighting. You're sick of it. This other person has gone too far. Release them and go your way in peace. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. This person refuses to learn their lesson. You can't help that. This is about preserving your peace and going after your happiness and going after what you want to feel emotionally fulfilled, Libra. What are the final messages for Libra and their cross watchers? Please and thank you, Archangel Michael. Final messages, final advice, please and thank you. Libra, you just want someone to love you the way that you love. Well, you've been spending too much time inside. Time to spend more time outdoors. You're feeling cooped up. Thank you for motivating me to spend more time outdoors and for helping me relax and enjoy connecting with nature. Spending more time outside is very grounding. It can really help that uneasy, that restless feeling inside, and can also help clear up any confusion you might have. Take your socks off, put your feet in the grass, and really just imagine all of this burdensome energy that you're feeling, the oppression from this person, how you feel about this oppression and deception from this person, and just ground it into the earth. And just imagine that all of that negative energy is going through your feet and into the earth. And imagine that in its place, you're getting the earth's grounding energy coming up to you, so you can help feel balanced and at peace. I'm hearing we need another card from the Archangel Michael deck, so there's more advice here. Yep. Here it is. Let go of fear. Now. There is nothing to be afraid of. I sense some hesitancy. There's nothing to be afraid of. Fear is an illusion. Fear is an illusion. Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and delivering of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. We can also add heavy, toxic, or ego-based people in our lives. There's nothing to be afraid of. Go out in nature. Ground that fearful energy. Ground all of that loneliness and confusion that you feel. Pray for confidence. Because Libra, you're the King of Wands. You can have whatever it is that you desire. Just gotta let go of fear. That's all. Change and transformation is necessary. There is nothing to fear about change. That is an ego-based fear. Your ego wants to keep you safe in a comfort zone. but look at what your comfort zone has done to you. You're lonely and confused. Dealing with an oppressive person here that has done nothing but lie to you and take from you. Change is necessary. Change will bring you relief. And forgiveness is key. And know this person that you lived with or do live with or whatever, this person that you're breaking away from that you used to live with or you're leaving behind, know this person does not deserve your forgiveness, but you deserve your forgiveness. You deserve it for your own peace. And so any future relationships are not poisoned by unforgiveness from the last person. This new relationship that you desire, that you can attain for yourself, they're not anything like this last person. Because if they were, one or both of these would be in the reverse. And they're not. You long for passion, you long for love, you long for excitement, you long for reciprocation. Do yourself the favor of the gift of forgiveness of this person who so clearly hurt you repeatedly over a long period of time, who betrayed you at every turn, who gaslit you into believing that there's nothing wrong because they had motives. Walk away in peace. Leave them behind. There's nothing to be afraid of. Let it go. Feel the fear and do it anyway. It's a motto that I really stuck to for the last 3 to 5 years of my life. Once upon a time, I was afraid of just about everything. And I was constantly being put in situations where I was terrified to come out of my comfort zone in some way, to stand up for myself, to do something different. But I dared to feel the fear and do it anyway. No matter how much my body would shake and tremble. There were some times whenever I was so afraid of speaking my truth to somebody, finally telling them how I felt or what I thought, or standing up for myself, that my legs would just shake and just shake and shake, and it would be visible too. But I did it anyway. There were times where I took accountability for embarrassing decisions that I'd made in the past, like, I don't know, years ago, like whenever I first started on this journey, I stole some small things off of somebody that I thought I loved. And I was so embarrassed. I kept the secret for kind of a long time, like at least a year or two. Like I stole a pair of boxer shorts because like it reminded me of him. I stole a t-shirt just so I could feel closer to him. Just lame stuff. But then one day I knew that I had to take accountability for what I did, because what I did was like eating me up alive, because it's wrong to steal. No matter what my intentions were, it was wrong. My legs shook so hard whenever I was like, I stole some stuff from you, and I'm sorry. I'm telling you this because I have to take accountability for my actions. And I have to be able to forgive myself. And I'm hoping that you can forgive me too. Well, he wasn't able to forgive me. He kept me in his life for a while longer. But it was only to use me, because this person was a snake. And I never saw it for a long time. And then I finally walked away. When I did, I moved out. I was so afraid because I didn't know how things were going to turn out. I used to live with this person. He provided residential stability, but it was a very unhappy home. I was ignored. I was unappreciated. And he held a grudge against me. And when I left, I was full of fear. But I did it anyway. And leaving this person behind, oh my gosh, it was the best thing that I could have ever done. It was a brand new adventure. I left this person to live by myself. I was alone, but I was not lonely. Funny how sometimes when you live with someone who just ignores you and doesn't appreciate you and gaslights you, can make you feel like the loneliest person in the world. And then you remove yourself from that, and you're living alone, and you're not lonely. It's funny how that works sometimes. I needed that for my healing. I needed that for my independence. I needed that for personal growth. I don't regret it for a minute. I'm free. Living my own life on my terms, answering only to God the Father, Most High God, Yahweh. And focusing on healing myself, focusing on strengthening my weaknesses and upgrading myself to be the best person that I can be for the next person that comes along. Best decision I could have ever made. Feel the fear and do it anyway. You will be so happy when you do, because you're not happy now. And you won't be happy until you leave this Capricorn behind. They have Capricorn somewhere in their chart. This greedy snake, leaving them behind, will pay off in dividends. There's nothing to fear. You will be so happy for it later. Recognize this for what it was, a lesson. Lessons are essential for our personal growth. You got this. Thank y'all for supporting my channel in all the ways that you do. And I'll talk to y'all soon.